Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Bat Châtillon 155-58, the Tier 10 French SPG with the 155mm auto-loading magazine. And the name of the commander of this vehicle is TDF2, and he's on the defending spawn of Karelia Assault. Now the clock's ticking, and he's getting ready to go. And the battle's commenced. 10 minutes to prove yourself. The Bat Châtillon is actually quite a fast little arty, 62 kilometers per hour. And that's quite reassuring really, because it means you can get out of trouble if you need to, in a hurry. And TDF has got a mark of excellence on his barrel. And a rather nice camouflage scheme, or at least I think it is quite nice. And he's loaded, ready to go. Just increase his whoops, didn't want to see that. I want to see that large mini-map. Always have a large mini-map because you can see what you're doing. Okay, his magazine's just going in. I thought actually fully completed. He hasn't. Now he's loaded. He can't see the target though, that's the problem. There was a Bat Chat 25T there. This is a tier 10 battle, all tier 10. Everyone's tier 10. Bat Chat, there he is. Rounds out. Oh, it's going to miss. He's pulled back. And he's relocating just a little. He's loaded. He's ready to go again. Looks to me like that Bat Chat's going to come up the back area, but... Okay, he's got plenty of targets over on the northeast corner. And the turret of the Bat Chat 155-58 has slewed around. That turret is actually quite useful because it does give you a wide field of fire without getting too much in the way of reticule bloom. Okay, he's got one round left. He did stun that E4, but unfortunately didn't catch him on the move. Now there was a T-57 heavy there. There he is. Okay, line him up for a shot. Rounds out. Direct hit! 159 hit points and 2 critical hits. The 155mm howitzer doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it is very accurate. And of course, having that magazine does make a big difference in terms of the ability to hit more than one target. And he is picking up stun assist off that shot. He's already picked up nearly 1,000, well, over 1,000 hit points of stun assist. So that's going to help his score tremendously. But unfortunately the enemy is streaming through that narrow point, and there's a Jaeger who's managed to get through already, and he's got another 8 seconds before he's fully loaded, and then put 3 rounds into that Jaeger, and the enemy is queuing up to take shots at the defenders. Rounds out on the Jaeger, direct hit, 258 hit points. Is he going to go again? No, he's going to try and hit the ones at the rear. Rounds out on the E5. Direct hit, but he actually stuns virtually the lot of them. So he might pick up some stun assist here. He's going to go after the E3, I think, rounds out. And he actually gets 2 again. He got the E3 and the E4. So that round actually had tremendous effect. He's already picked up 2.2k of stun assist. 867 hit points so far, but that E100 has gone round the corner and is attacking that defender, that M48 pattern from behind. I don't think that M48 is going to last long now. He's being chased out of there, and the IS-7, well, I don't give much of his chances. Now, it looks to me like TDF is taking this attack on the north area to heart, and he's relocating as far south as he can go to avoid being struck by that group. And he's aiming now at the Death Star, which is up on the horseshoe, and that Death Star is being illuminated by the Leopard 1, who's just below him. Rounds out. Oh, well, it stuns the Death Star, but there's an Object 430 making his way there into near the cap area, lining up a shot, and rounds out. That should stun him. Oh, he got him! He took him out! 430 hit points. It was a blind shot, but he took him out completely. Rounds out on the Jaeger. 260 hit points and 2 critical hits. That was a really worthwhile shot. The enemy is really pushing on the cap now. He's motoring south. It's the wise decisions. Get out of the way of them. They're going to be expecting him to be behind the ridge line in grid squares A1 or B1 or A2 or B2. But if he's gone south, they're not going to be able to find him, and that means he can continue to lay shells into the enemy. We don't know where the T100 LT is, but I'm sure he can rely on the 268 and the Leopard to protect him. Almost reloaded. E100, side on, or is he going to go the E3? I think he's going to go for the E100. It's the one you would hit. Rounds out. It's pulling back. He's going to miss it, but 81 hit points a splash. Anything is good at this point. Now, that E100 cured his stun. Used his first aid kit. Round out on the E100 again. And he stunned the E3. I'm sure he stunned the E100 at the same time. He's got one more round left. Is he going to go for the E3? It's a difficult shot. I don't think he can loop it over that rock. But he can probably hit that E4, who's sitting in a rather obvious position. Oh, he's gone. E100. Yes, he can hit the E100. Rounds out. No result. I would have felt sure that he would have got that E100 and at least stunned him. There's the T100 LT, so the south is safe. So he can sit in the corner, and there's only 3 minutes 50 seconds to go on the clock. The Leopard is being stalked by the T100, or is it the other way around? There's the Death Star. Oh, this is going to be bad. Yeah, the Leopard was taken out by the Death Star. He managed to get around into him. Probably fired squash head round right into that Leopard. Okay, 10 seconds and he's reloaded and he can go again. Another magazine's ready. Right, the E100 is trying to poke round, so he can hit that one. Oh, it's coming back now. Hold on to your shell. Wait for him to do it again. No, that one's pulling back as well. It's almost like they know. They've counted the seconds in between the magazines to know that there's an Arty strike about to come in. On the T100 LT is getting close, so is he being stalked by that T100? I don't think the T100 knows he's here. If he's got sixth sense, the T100 won't know he's here, and he hasn't been seen. So long as he can get below the line there, the T100 won't know he's here, and that means he can keep firing. But he can't fire at the T100. He would turn around and race all the way back here to shoot him. What he needs to hit is the E3 and the E100. They can't come over here to hit him. They can certainly transmit the information to his teammate, but if that T100 LT gets engaged in a fight with the T110, E5 and the E100, he's up there. Now he could hit him, but he might race back. Rounds out on the T100. Oh, big hit! 418 hit points, and that's the 2-minute warning. And the T100 LT is now in a bit of a sticky situation. That round's going to miss. Now, TDF needs to motor out of there as quickly as he can, because the T100 is coming south. He knows there's somebody down here. He knows the Arties sit down here. And now with only 2 minutes to go, he needs to put space between him and that T100. And luckily, the Bat Châtillon 155-58 has got a 62 kilometers per hour top speed. Not as fast as the T100, but he can certainly motor. Is he going to hide? He's going to hide. It's going into the river culvert. Now, he can shotgun that T100 if that T100 comes down here. The T100 is going to be looking for him. He's safe in here from the Death Star, so long as the Death Star doesn't drive up. But I think he's going to try and shotgun the T100 if he comes around here. He's the last one alive on his team. Everybody else has been killed. They're not capping. They're looking for him. They are capping now. It's too late. They haven't got enough time. 1 minute 35 on the clock for cap. 46 seconds to go. 45 seconds. They can't cap. Now the T100 is probably looking for him. Will he find him? He'll probably look, but he's looking around, but he probably can't see him. He'd actually need to drive past to see him. But if he drives past, he's going to get wiped out by a shotgun. And remember, this Bat Châtillon has a autoloader. He's got three attempts to take out that T100. They've got 2 in the cap now, but it's still not enough. 12 seconds on the clock. 10, 9. They're going to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to get a Kolobanov. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's done it. He's won for his team and he's got Kolobanov. Oh my God. And they have 4 seconds left. And they would have done it. If only they put 3 in the cap sooner, they could have done it. But they went kill all, no cap, or rather kill all. And they lost because they did that. They should have put people in the cap. Let's have a look at the end of battle results. Yes, yeah, he did do it. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 11 in that battle. But he got the medal that everyone would like to get, especially if you're an Arty player. He got the Kolobanov. He stood alone against 7 enemies. 7. And he survived and won. They failed to cap out in time, but the difference was only 4 seconds in it, so it was a damn fine or close thing. This actually was TDF's first Kolobanov, would you believe it? He gets to the Bat Chat 58 and his first Kolobanov is in that. Would you believe it? That's amazing. He must be so happy that he's got one and that he gets it in an Arty, because it's so rare in Arty, and to get it you really have to work for it. Anyway, let's have a look at the team scores. Well, he came 6th on the table with 1,886 hit points. He only managed to get 1 kill, but it still put him joint 2nd on the table. But when it came to base XP, he was again 6th place with 551 experience points. Now, he fired 14 rounds, got 4 direct hits, 4 penetration, and 15 splash. He got so many splash, really, because when he was firing up at that northeast corner, he was hitting more than 1 tank at a time when he was firing those rounds in. He did damage of 1,886 hit points, and it was all at more than 300 meters. He hit 8 of the enemy, but got 1 kill. He also did stun assistance damage of 2,225 hit points off 18 stuns. On a premium account, he earned 49,973 credits, and after ammunition resupply, the good thing about the 15558 is that the ammunition is cheap. So even with the Holy Ops bonus and the cost of the ammo, he still came out with a profit of 52,283 credits. He earned 827 XP, and there's a Holy Ops bonus missing there, and he took away 1,125. But I think the one thing that you say is what he took away from this battle is he took away the medal that everyone would like to get, and he did it, and he won for his team in the process. And looking at those results, you can see that he worked very hard to win that battle. He was certainly laying in the shots, and he did all the right things. He moved south when he could see that the enemy was thrusting through the north. When the T100 was seen nearby, he tried to hide as quickly as he could to avoid being seen. The only thing he did wrong in the entire battle was he hit the T100 from behind, and the T100 knew he was there and turned around to come look for him. If he hadn't done that, I think the enemy would have been hunting around the map trying to find him and failed to do so. I think they would have been looking everywhere and they would have failed. But he did the right thing. He ran away, he managed to get away, and he managed to survive long enough. And in fact, actually, he was in a lovely position because he could have shotgunned that T100 if he had turned up. But obviously, the T100 couldn't see him. So great end to that battle. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in our next video.